All the forces that Senator Natasha has met since she came out with this alleged sexual harassment allegation against Senator Akpabio is not surprising because all of the things they've done, trying to gather people together to try and recall Senator Natasha, like trying to mislead people, it just shows how guilty these people or this person is. Because if you're not guilty, why are you fighting back that way? If you're not guilty, why are you trying to ridicule or make this person think that what she's passing across as if she doesn't know what she's talking about? Why? Why is there so much force against this woman for coming out to say what she said about Senator Akpabio? Guys, let's dive into the story. So, Senator Natasha appeared on Sky News. So we all know Sky News is a UK TV channel, and they're quite big in the UK. So Senator Natasha appeared on Sky News UK to discuss unfair dismissal from the Senate following allegations she made against the Senate President, Senator Akpabio. So Sky News, which is one of the largest media outlets in Europe, covered a story bringing international attention to the issue. So let's listen to that video together. And I'm super proud that she's not keeping quiet about it. She's not allowing anybody, she's not allowing anybody to keep her silent. So let me find that video so we can listen to it together, okay?
I made an allegation of sexual harassment against the President of Nigerian Senate, Senator Godswill Akpabio, on the 5th day of March 2025. And the very next day, I was suspended for 6 months. I believe my suspension was illegal, it's unjust, and it's just a way of silencing me.
The Nigerian Senate has stated that your suspension is not related to the allegations that you've made of sexual harassment or assault, but due to gross misconduct and unruly behaviour on your part, firmly refuting what they call the deliberate misinformation and false narrative being circulated regarding your 6-month suspension.
Anna, yes, they did mention that I was suspended on accounts of gross misconduct. But can they please provide exactly what the gross misconduct is?
Exactly.
For 6 months suspension.
What was the gross misconduct?
I submitted a petition.
A day after she submitted.
Because of that petition, not because of any gross misconduct. Let's talk about the gross misconduct that have happened in the Nigerian chambers. I was only told to move, and I refused to move my seat because I deserve to be notified. I deserve to be given a chance to explain why I should retain my seat.
It makes sense.
But you see, I have seen in that chambers where men fight, where senators throw items at each other, curse each other, shout at each other, but they were not suspended. Why? Because they are men. There's this culture of silence, harassment, and fear, intimidation that is intertwined with our culture, whereby a woman is supposed to sit pretty, to be seen only and not heard.
Exactly.
I experienced sexual harassment over the past 1 year in the hands of the Senate President. And this sexual harassment, because I refused to yield to his demands, turned into malice, whereby my rights and privileges as a senator were being deprived. I found the courage to speak up. Yes, the breaking point was that moving me from that seat. Silently, I have had to endure a whole lot.
Are you able to tell us the allegations that you are making against him then?
Things got difficult for me. I was always complaining. I have this motion to pass. He's not letting me. And my husband will actually talk to him because they're friends. My wife has a very important bill. Her constituency need this. Why don't you give her a chance to speak? And he'll tell me, okay, next time. So he deliberately kept on denying me this. And each time I walk to him alone, he'll tell me, you know what? Right here, I'm the chief presiding officer of the National Assembly. So you have to please me, make me happy to get these privileges.
No.
And that happened several times. And because I refused, it developed into malice.
He obviously denies the allegations. You've been speaking out very publicly about this, which contributes to the one-sided part of this debate. Was it wrong for you to broadcast this on television, do you think, to make the allegations that way?
Which other way was I going to make it that would have made my voice heard?
Exactly. So I think why they're actually punishing her is because she brought the story out to the public before she submitted her petition. Maybe if she had submitted the petition first and then out with the story, maybe she believed that this was going to be the way the case was going to end up anyways if she had gone into submit the petition first before putting it to social media. So you guys heard from there that she has experienced this from the same man several times. Like, they were all elected in there through the same process. So why should someone has privileges more than the other? They should all have equal privileges, regardless of you being a woman or you being a man. You are in that House of Senate for a purpose. So the privileges they all have should be equal, regardless of the fact that he is a president of the Senate. You were all elected there for a purpose, to serve a purpose. Hence why level of, whatever they deserve to be known for or to be allowed should be equal. Privileges should be equal. Nobody should have a higher privilege than the other. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Nobody should have a higher privilege than the other. Men should not have a higher privileges than the women, say because they are the men. And women should not have a higher privileges because they are the women, obviously, because there's only 5 of them, and they could, because there are only 5 of them, will now write on the back of the fact that there's only 5 of them, that they should all have privileges. No privileges should be, nobody in that House of Senate should be denied any iota of privileges. They should all have equal rights and equal level of what I'm talking about. So they just want to use this woman as a scapegoat, and who knows, maybe they are also working towards 2027, just like Wike is showing Fubara or Sim Fubara, what's his name now, the way he's showing that man in Rivers. And now it just goes on to show now that if you look at the case of Wike and the governor of River that has been suspended, politics is now all about godfatherism. Godfatherism. Politics is really not about the people anymore. It's about themselves, what they want to gain. Because why do you need a godfather in politics? Why do you need somebody to put you in a position? So politics in Nigeria is now a matter of rub my back, I rub your back. Because from the news so far that we've heard, that Fubara allegedly went to go meet Baba Tinubu, and Tinubu asked him to go and meet Wike and work on the agreement. What was the agreement? They should publicize the agreement between Fubara and Wike. Like I said, they've alleged that Wike is the godfather of Fubara. Is Nigerian politics now about godfatherism? It's really not about the people who actually elected them. They are not really working for people anymore. They're just satisfying their own pockets, doing as they wish. Guys, in as much as I'm not really deep into politics, it's so sad the way the democratic country, or Nigeria being a democratic country, is not really practicing democracy. This is just a case of only barao, selfish people who are in high places governing our country. Because at the end of the day, look at the masses. Look at Nigeria today. And like I'll keep saying, I stand with Senator Natasha. And for those of you who are still asking her to bring proof of sexual harassment, you will wait for proof till thy kingdom come. Like I said, I'm going to try and upload that video. Those senators whose name were on that list, all of them have come and say, oh no, that was not our signature for that suspension to be carried out. That signature was for attendance only. That the attendant name on that sheet was not for Senator Natasha's suspension. All of you will explain tire. Anyway, guys, leave your thoughts and opinion in regards to this video. And it's painful. It's painful that one of the strongest women amongst the 109 people that make great decisions about the governance of Nigeria could come out with such a story like this. And a fraudster from the US, Imasium, told us on public channel, in public, that our petition was dead on arrival. A sexual harassment petition, dead on arrival. Even if you want to punish her for the fact that she went out to the public to go speak about this before she came in, you still have to investigate that petition. But you told the public that that petition was dead on arrival. Guys, leave your thoughts and opinion in regards to this video, and obviously what I've raised in this video. And if you've watched it now, you've not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Don't forget to like, drop a comment in the comment section, subscribe if you've not yet done so, turn on your post notification, share this video, do not hesitate to join my membership, and I hope to catch up with you in my next video. All right, bye for now. Bye.
veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearrange